What's up, people? I'm Alana from Win-Win, and let's talk about FIFO mining admin roles and why they are so hard to get. In fact, getting a FIFO administrator role in the mines is actually probably a harder to get job than dump truck trainees ships. So why is that? And more importantly, what can you do to improve your chances of actually getting one of these jobs if that's the way that you want to take your career? So let's start off with why they're so bloody hard to get. Okay, FIFO admin roles, right? As we all know, a lot of the companies, such as the catering companies, they actually hire from within, right? So let's say if one of your staff or one of the staff, like the housekeepers or something like that, injures themselves and has to go on light duties, they're most likely going to keep them on site to avoid having an LTI, lost time injury. So they'll put them on light duties in the administration department. A lot of people then, once they're doing that, they actually like doing the job. So there's a high chance that they will be able to get given that opportunity to then go and work within the administration department. The second one is, right, basically elaborating on this. A lot of housekeepers, they actually do tasks, or housekeeping supervisors especially, they do tasks that are very, very relevant and similar basically to administrator roles. So they'll be using programs such as INX, SAP, etc. Doing a bit of scheduling, doing room audits and stuff like that, and a lot of administrative tasks, which make it an easy transition to then jump into an administrator role if they decide that they don't want to clean rooms anymore. Fair call. All right, so another reason why they're so hard to get, these jobs, is because the position is so specific. They use very, very specific programs, like I just mentioned, SAP and INX. And a lot of people say to me, yeah, but can I go do a SAP or INX course? And you actually can. We had a lady come to us. She was working in a hospital. She was doing like a lot of admin sort of stuff. And she went out and did the INX course. I didn't even realize there was one that you could just do online, but apparently there is. Now, she went off then and started applying for admin roles and kept getting, we need you to have that site experience of booking the flights using in-flight, aka INX. But eventually she ended up getting a site administrator role. So when it comes to can you do the programs and will it look better on your resume? Absolutely, because you can actually then have it as a keyword on your resume so that when you do apply, it'll hit that keyword count. And look, it might be a case of just being the squeaky wheel that gets the oil and being in the right place at the right time for somebody to go, okay, we need a site admin. You've got a lot of relevant skills, so we'll give you a shot, which is exactly what happened to that lady. Okay, also the tasks that you're doing are really specific. So think about this. You're doing like managing like PPE registers, maintenance registers, obviously flight accommodation, any like car rental bookings, anything like that, managing site access passes, stuff like that. So it's really, really relevant, a little bit of payroll, and using obviously specific programs. So that's why it can be actually really, really hard to get into a site admin role. So what can you do, right? When it comes to your resume, it needs to be very, very specific, right? You need to talk about the programs that you've used. It needs to be very, very strong in specific tasks that are actually relevant to that role, such as any booking processes that you've used. If you've booked flights, accommodation, whatever, that needs to be added on there. Also stuff like payroll, auditing, planning and scheduling, stuff like that. Like key administrative tasks. So if you're ordering all the PPE for your current job, that's the sort of stuff that you need to be adding on there. Obviously safety stuff as well. It's not really that relevant to the admin role, but it's still good to have it on there. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you need any help or you want a free resume analysis to work out whether you can actually give yourself a better shot at getting a site admin role, feel free to get in contact with us at info@winwin.com.au. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.